or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Matson's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197. Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services, as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, invites you to their annual sprayer clinic at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney on February 5th and 6th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere and Hagie sprayers, covering topics such as machine maintenance, spray tip selection, and exact apply technology. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation, see and spray, and variable rate operation. Don't miss this opportunity, February 5th and 6th in Kearney. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Welcome in to We Talk Facts with 9-year NBA veteran and Nebraska Basketball Hall of Famer Erick Strickland and two-time Nebraska Football National Champion Clester Johnson. Talking and taking names in sports and day-to-day living. Sit back, relax, and join the show with 9-year NBA vet and Nebraska Basketball Hall of Famer Erick Strickland and two-time Nebraska Football National Champion Clester Johnson.
Welcome to WTF We Talk Facts. He's Strick here with Clester Johnson. We are both in studio. Stricky back from out of town. I had to pop out of town, man. Pops jumped the broom.
He did.
Man, he I know you've seen the movie. It's a beautiful thing, man. Fell in love, and he's approaching 70.
That's right.
Looking like he's 30.
Hey, like don't crack.
Man, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry I wasn't able to put out a promo for today to let you know what's going on the show, but we've been doing big business, big things.
What's up, Harris?
I don't even want to talk to Harrison right now. Harrison don't love us no more.
What is going on right here?
Listen, every
I
time
just showed up.
Every time I see Harrison, he's starting to look more and more like Justin Timberlake. I tell you.
Yeah, I need to get a haircut bad. It's getting out of hand right now. I ain't even gonna lie.
All I can say to you right now, Harrison, is bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, you're looking like
I'm
a
just
young
messing
Justin.
with him. That's my guy.
Yeah, cry me a river. But anyway. Like I said, we had to pop out of town. Stricky was out of town. Clester was doing big things here in town, but we gave you a little bit of a replay. But now we're gonna pawn the replay and give you some live action of WTF We Talk Facts every Thursday right here on 937 The Ticket. Clester Johnson, what's happening with you, man? What's going on? We've got big stuff we're going to talk about, definitely with the Super Bowl approaching. We're going to talk about the matchup more so than the details of the Super Bowl. We'll talk a little bit about that. And we got some other things to talk about. Obviously, OG perspective is in effect today as well. And whether or not conspiracies or their human errors in the NFL that's causing the game to be all tricked off right now. So there's some tinfoil hats going on out there right now. But Clester Johnson, go ahead, break it down. Talk to me. What's going on?
What I want to talk about right now is: do we live in Nebraska? Do we live in Nebraska?
We do live
because
in Nebraska.
I'm walking outside and it's 60 degrees here in January. Like, I don't get it.
Bro,
I don't
less
understand.
snow than Florida.
That's the crazy thing, bro. No. Listen, we all know that in Alaska, it's iceberg slim.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How is it that they have no snow on the ground, but then in Jacksonville, 3 to 6 inches?
And in Houston,
And what's going on?
they closed the airport.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Mm.
Because you're a conspiracy theorist.
Well,
right?
gosh dang. You gonna blame it on Stricky?
No. I'm saying I'm about to go into your realm.
Okay.
El Nino. You remember like 15 years ago? It has changed our world. You remember we used to dream of a white Christmas here in Nebraska?
Where you get that?
No, we don't ever get snow during Christmas
in
time
December.
anymore. It's coming in like
February. March.
the weather pattern has shifted. I'm telling you, across the world. And I don't have a conspiracy on it. I'm just telling you.
So you're saying by
I
next
believe
5
that-
years, Iceland and Greenland and the poles will be, Antarctica will be all
quite possibly
looking.
quite
It's very possible.
Things have definitely shifted.
I think
No
the
doubt.
Big Ten and SEC made a deal. Big Ten gets good football, SEC gets snow.
I like that.
There
like
you go. Wow. That's the conspiracy. It's a
That's-
weather conspiracy.
No doubt about it. Well, there's a lot of talk about the matchup of today. A lot of people were wishing for the Buffalo Bills to finally, what is the word? Is it unthrone or dethrone? That's the word. Dethrone the Kansas City Chiefs. But we look now that your boy, Josh Allen is now 0-4 in the playoffs against Patrick Mahomes, but he's 4-0 against him in the regular season. Is it a thing, Clester, that
4-1.
4-1? Okay. Is it a thing that that in the regular season, you know, you're a regular dude, and then when it's big time, big moment, the light shining, you know, you just don't show up?
You know,
Because Lamar Jackson is another one. I feel bad for him. I don't even think it's all his fault. I don't even want to think that it's all Mark Andrews' fault. But it just seems like there are big people that show up in big moments, and it seems like Mahomes and Kelsey and the likes of them just seem to show up in big moments.
So let's go there.
Okay.
Harrison, I was going to hold back on Strick on this, but I'm about to
Well,
go all the
goddamn.
way there.
Break it down.
I'm about to go all the way there. Listen, in
Talk to me.
football, it requires all three phases of the game for you to be successful.
Okay, pause. What's the three phases?
Offense, defense, special teams.
Okay.
If one of those sessions
Has
break
a-
down,
Hiccup or a cough?
you know, it's all going to be blamed on the quarterback, right? One of the, for instance, let's I'm gonna reference the Baltimore Ravens when they had Ray Lewis. I'm gonna reference Seattle Seahawks when they had the Legion of Boom.
Well, you're
Like-
going to say it's not Russell Wilson then?
I'm gonna say yes, Russell Wilson played a big part, but without the Legion of Boom,
Okay.
that
You're
don't
saying
happen.
all the Steelers team, it wasn't Ben Roethlisberger.
Absolutely not. They all had strong defenses and strong special teams. So let's look at Buffalo, right?
Okay.
That man needed some help. He
So
needed
you're
some-
saying the defense failed him?
the defense failed him. Like
Mhm.
they were supposed to have a good defense this year, right?
Mhm.
And they didn't show up. He scored
Enough points.
He
Facts.
scored enough points
Yeah.
to win that game.
Yeah.
We need the defense to step up and make a stop.
That's a fact.
Well, I want to ask you guys this because who's that corner? They got out with the concussion early on,
You're-
and then they played man pretty much
Yeah.
all game, and they were getting shredded by
Yes.
Mahomes. I
Yeah.
could not believe they
Yes.
never changed.
Yeah,
out of
he
man.
came out with the arm injury or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of the better cover corners. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But since he makes $50 million a year,
Josh Allen.
yes,
Yeah.
all the quarterbacks, all these
Mhm.
quarterbacks in the NFL, like the NFL has an exorbitant amount of money.
Well, how come they don't do that with LeBron James?
Don't do well with LeBron James.
Well, you're saying the highest paid. I'm taking an inference of what you said. Do you understand me?
I would say he does. He does.
Cap!
Cap! No.
Cap! Cap!
Hold on.
I don't even want to hear
That's not true. That's not true. If LeBron is in a championship situation,
they give him the credit.
They also will go against him. You mean to tell me what's his name? Killed this man for years, saying that he did not have the gene that will allow him to what they call it. What he made Skip Bayless made it up.
I don't know what you're referring to.
I have no clue because it's some garbage.
No. It's called
LeBron is the best. He gets away with so much.
Boy,
he wins it. It's all he deserves all the credit. He loses. His team sucks.
I need more. I need more help. I don't have enough help.
Are y'all telling me that LeBron does not get bashed?
Bro,
this man gets hammered.
Bro,
daily.
He also
by everybody
gets glorified
that part
more than anybody.
He earned it. He's the all-time leading scorer, and he's won 4 championships.
Yes, but when he loses, not his fault. And the media just
completely
completely kills his team. He could go 0 for 20. And
we need to switch and put you here so we can have an Oreo cookie.
I'm going to respectfully disagree. I think that man gets an exorbitant amount of hits on his play. They do call him out. I see it. But we live in a world of negativity, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, we do.
That gets a lot more play to me.
Bruh.
Listen, LeBron.
What does that mean, Harrison? Bruh. We need to just play that meme right now.
We just have a lot of LeBron. People hate a winner. People hate a winner.
Tell me where he's winning.
Listen, he has
the most turnovers. But yet he gets credit for being this supervision dude. He's what's his record in the championship games?
He's 4 out of 10. I think he's 4 out of 10. Listen,
but he's a winner.
He is the all-time leading scorer.
Bro, he needs to play baseball. Okay? That's good in baseball. Harrison, 4 out of 10.
This man is going to be in the. I can't believe I'm up here defending LeBron.
That's a fact. I can't either right now.
Rebounds, assists, and scoring. He's gonna finish in the top 10 of all 3. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you ain't missing the turnovers either.
Come on, East Street. I mean, that's a part of the game. It's gonna happen. But
John Stockton's leading assists, and he ain't even near what LeBron's.
But he also didn't lead in rebounds or points.
But I'm just saying, you gassing.
How many championships that John Stockton won?
Well, who destroyed him from getting a championship?
Can you tell me that?
Who kept him from it?
Hey, but LeBron
lost to Jason Terry. Jason Terry gave him nothing.
But he also beat the all-time greatest team, one of the all-time greatest teams in the finals.
Also lost to Dirk.
That part.
That's
by
true.
himself.
And it was Dirk.
And you know what?
And
he took a mad hit for that. Believe me. He took a big-time hit for that.
How we get to this from football?
That's why he ain't the greatest. That's why he not considered the greatest to me.
Gosh.
But is he top 3 of all time?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that.
Absolutely.
I'll give you that. But you was fighting for him to be number 1. That's why I know you was going.
Cap, like you just said. That is a cap to the highest degree. I've never seen it.
Anyway, where are we at?
But back on Mahomes.
Get back on.
This is what I want to ask you, Eric, about the Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do the NFL want to see Mahomes in it? Like, some people out there believe there's some sort of conspiracy going on.
They're trying to make him the next Brady. I think they want
him. So are you buying into the conspiracy that calls and
I just look at the film and look, I'm not going to go ahead. Finish your statement.
Go ahead.
Finish your statement.
No. I'm just saying.
Am I buying into the what?
I see a lot of
What are you going to say? Am I buying into the what?
Are you buying into the conspiracy? Are you buying into the conspiracy that the NFL intentionally goes to referees and they go to, all the officials and the clock manager and say, hey, listen, we need to slide calls over this way because he is the face of the NFL and this is where we generate the most of our money. Let's make sure this guy is in the highest viewed game that we can present during the year.
I'm not going to sit up here and say definitively in my eloquent voice style, that is the case. Now, all I can do is give you a little bit of what's my boy name from Coming to America? Not Eddie, but the other one.
Arsenio.
I'm gonna give you a little Arsenio.
Okay.
It's a lot of things that I see that makes me say,
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say it definitively.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say when I go and look at the interceptions that Patrick Mahomes has thrown in playoff games, championship, AFC championship games, and in Super Bowls, there just happens to be a flag that gets thrown when the other team. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it definitively. I'm just saying it makes me say, I look at individuals making a nice run, and the guy absolutely breaks the first down line, and all of a sudden the guy comes in and he's 2 yards short. I'm not saying definitively that it's conspiracy, but it just makes me say,
Well, did you see the toss to
I
the
wanna add
ref on that
something to
play?
The what?
The ref on the toss that play. So you got the two.
Yeah.
They're
On
both-
the
No.
opposite side.
They're
I'm not even
opposites.
gonna question that one because I can see how that happened, and then that was a tight one.
Well,
I'm not gonna question that
okay.
one.
I see what
I'm
you're
gonna
saying.
say the play before that though, where the guy obviously got the first down and he came up short. I'm just saying, it just makes me say, I'm not gonna say for sure.
Let me
can go back.
shut this talk down completely.
Mm.
Okay. In this day and age, okay, a conglomerate like the NFL, there's no way you can conspire to allow something like that to happen without something coming out, without people talking.
Can I give you a pause?
People are going to talk.
In 10 years.
Can I
Not
give you?
now.
Can
That's
I
the
give you a
problem.
pause? Can I give you a pause?
Even if it's in 10 years, the integrity of the game is done.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
Right.
have you
Done.
ever seen wrestling?
Yeah.
Like WWE?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is that called? It's called what? Entertainment?
Yeah.
Okay, that's in the charter. So you know that a lot of those guys, it's an entertainment,
Correct.
right? Do you know that the charter has been changed in football, and now it's called what? It's not called football. And then listen, you can go there. There's a video out there where there was a gentleman that actually, I think he went to Congress or he did something where he had a whole treasure trove of things to which showed how this has come, into play. I'm not saying, I'm just saying there are questionable things out there that
I think it's a
make it possible.
subconscious bias is what happens. I am actually with Clester. I don't think it's ever conspired.
Okay.
But I think there is a thing when you have a team that's dominant all the time,
Don't
subconsciously.
be looking over there with no
something
point, no
happens.
finger, acting like you.
Listen,
You just went against that man when he came against
all
the
I
Bronx.
have to say is there's usually a voice of reason
Oh my
that
God.
will rise up.
That's day one.
A voice. I didn't know it had to be this young man over here who would rise up and bring out one of the greatest terms that I'm gonna use. Okay, unconscious bias. I don't use that enough.
JT's got you over here.
Okay, unconscious bias. You can sell me on that. Okay,
I need
you
to
can,
fall asleep on
You
that
can
one.
sell me on unconscious bias. There are tell me this, Eric. Tell me why basketball teams' records are better at home. Trash on the road, better at home. Unconscious bias by the referees.
I say there's certain referees that go into certain games when things needed to be shifted a certain way.
How much time we got?
We got like 5. We can keep going in a
Because-
circle here. Up to you
because-
guys.
Because I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
just
what.
saying, man.
This guy right
Can I
here.
throw my thing out there and just not have you always say it's a conspiracy?
All I'm saying is this. Sometimes you have great points. And you do make me say, sometimes. Yes, you do. I'll give you props on that. There are things that I'm oblivious to because I really try to keep my energy somewhere in a place where I think it's going to be helpful to me, right?
Okay.
But sometimes I need to be.
I got a Ray J every now and then.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Right.
I just need a wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just need one of them every now and then.
But every
bro.
once in a while, you give me one of those pool table talks, right? where the pool is the earth, right? And all the balls are the people. And the game is over when the white ball knocks the black ball in the hole. You know what I'm talking about? You will do that to
It's a
me.
movie. You would have to have seen the movie to know. Wow.
You will give me one of those that made me go, man, that is something to really think about. I will say that. But I'm going to tell you what. You've given me some conspiracies over the years where I just say, oh, I can't ride with you on that one right there. Yeah, I can't ride with you. But
so you're not going to genuine with me. You ain't gonna ride it.
I ain't gonna ride it with you this time. I really believe that I want to believe that the integrity of the NFL is intact and that we do have some unconscious bias from some referees.
Also, like the final thing I'll add to it is if you're the NFL, what the hell are you doing if you're risking that?
Yeah.
You are making so much money.
Man.
To jeopardize
Printing
that,
money.
Like you have all the control. To like
Printing
milk
money.
out a little few extra, that doesn't make sense considering you can destroy so much of your revenue.
It don't.
John and Cortland killing you on the text line, by the way. But I'm the one. I digress. We ain't got time for him.
I mean, what's he talking about? He can get it too.
He said,
I'll give it to you on the text line,
he said,
John.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Good evening. I don't know what you're talking about, Strick.
Okay. Anyway, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of people out there who believe that games are fixed in the NFL and that there's some big conspiracy going on. I'm going to lean towards unconscious bias.
Okay.
I believe that there are some referees out there who can be influenced by the crowd or maybe even influenced by coaches, because there are coaches that really do a good job to point things out to them, right? Wait a minute. You guys have called us for holding 4 times already, and you've called them for no holding. So then all of a sudden they're starting to get holding, right? Some coaches are really good at that. They're good at that. Wait a minute. He didn't hack my man down low. Come over here. Strick, look at all them scratches on his arm. Their man's got no calls.
I'm gonna let you get away with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you get away with
I would like to say I got a very good point of view.
Hey, listen, I hear you. And but do you hear me? We're gonna take a quick break because we're gonna jump into the breakdown on a little bit more of the NFL topics and maybe a topic or two. But we want to give love right now before we get on this break to John Cook.
Mm-hmm.
John Cook has retired with an illustrious career.
And they got a good hire, a great hire.
Great hire for them.
Danny Busboom.
Yeah.
Who took Louisville from
the
ish to sugar.
2 of the last 3 championships, Louisville.
Man, that's crazy to me.
From the outhouse to the penthouse.
Louisville wasn't known for volleyball.
They was not.
Yeah. So imagine what she's gonna do.
She's bringing some creativity, it looks like, as well.
She's familiar, obviously, with that part of the tree of Cook.
Yeah,
so shout out to her. Obviously to John Cook. We definitely salute you for the wonderful job that you have done here in Nebraska in your tenure and your time.
We've been a volleyball school the last
No question about it. No question about it.
They brought a lot of joy to us.
Been the life of what has been here in Lincoln, Nebraska. But we're going to take a quick break. WTF, We Talk Facts. We'll come right back and have more discussion right after this.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henry's at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
Having diabetes doesn't have to ruin your new year. Join a Nebraska-supported program like Living Well with Diabetes. You'll learn how to manage your symptoms, feel more confident, and reduce stress about your diagnosis. Search Nebraska Living Well with Diabetes and click on the DHHS Healthy Living Programs page to learn more. Paid for by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, enjoy a 3-day sale from January 30th to February 1st, featuring USDA Choice whole beef brisket for $3.99 per pound, all-natural pork butt, $1.79 per pound, farmland bacon, $3.99 per 16 ounces with a limit of 4, and all-natural spare ribs, $2.99 per pound. That's the 3-day sale from January 30th to February 1st at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and we wanted to give a special shout out to all of our great customers, thanking you all for a record-setting year in 2024. Now let's get the new year rolling with some big savings. Right now at Cobble, we have some of the biggest discounts in the area with over $12,000 off list price or 0% APR on select new models. So stop on in the dealership or hit us up online at cobblecars.com to get true low country overhead in action. $12,000 off list or 0% APR right now at Cobble. So please stop on in or visit us at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Right now, when you drive by Honda of Lincoln, you'll see more than 200 new Hondas and over 125 pre-owned vehicles. Hi, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how does it feel to have so many vehicles in stock again for your customers?
Charlie, it feels amazing to see how excited our customers are. They love the ability to see, test drive, and take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies and an acting high near 50. So that chance of showers continues over that low around 32. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies returning with a light breeze and an acting high near 51. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fleck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays. Games of bowling, shoe rental, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Back to We Talk Facts on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here are your hosts, Strick and Clester.
Yay. Back on WTF, We Talk Facts. And we talked about this earlier on the block a little bit, but I think there's a broader discussion. When I'm in talking about sports as a whole, I think there's a broader discussion in it. The text line went buck wild when we did talk about. I mean, they was pop. They was talking all kinds of, giving all types of suggestions and all that stuff. And the reason I want it, because I think it can correlate as well into football, into the broader scope of sports, because we know that sports try to add something or take something away to think that they're bringing an added value to it. And sometimes it's monetarily driven. It's not necessarily for the betterment of the game. Sometimes it's about ways to which they can get more paperwork, right?
It's all about the money, Eric.
So
That's
for
what it comes
example,
down to.
Adam Silver has made a suggestion, and he's literally contemplating, and he's pondering and he's throwing out feelers. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you'll throw some stuff out there to see what type of kickback you get, or somebody jumps on and comes after you. But he's contemplating changing the NBA game and making it, instead of 12-minute quarters, 10-minute quarters, in essence, taking 8 minutes out of the game. And my question to that is, what purpose? But here's my it's not only about Silver, it's about the broader scope. We know that MLB has added like a pitch clock. They've tried to do different things at all-star games.
Right.
We know that the NFL is no longer doing the actual hit. They're
Flag
doing
football.
flag football. They're just doing different things because no one was really paid. An all-star game is absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
They're doing all these crazy
It
things
ain't the
for
same.
basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what does it do to a sport? Because we know football is, taking out, they've got targeting now and pass interferences, and you can't touch. NBA, you can't put your hands on nobody anymore. It's touch foul, free throws, and all this stuff. And they're going through these cycles. What is it when people make these adjustments and changes in sports? What does it do for the casual viewer? Because ratings is dropping in the NFL. Ratings is flying down in NBA. We know that ratings have been on the decline in the MLB. Why is it that the casual fans are no longer watching? And is it because of these changes, or are these commissioners doing these changes trying to bring people in? That's the bigger scope.
So here's my perspective, E, on what you just saying. For an old school viewer like you and I, who have seen the transition of life, right? What I believe is happening is social media has changed the game of life, right?
Okay.
Attention spans on anything is lessened because there's so many things pulling you in all different directions. So and this is just my opinion, I believe that all of those sports are trying to find ways to keep the viewer, right? They're trying to do something different. Like, look at the kickoffs in the NFL. Like, I went to the game just to watch that, to see what it looks like.
And they took that from the XFL.
Correct. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
I think that all of sports are trying to tweak it to match viewership.
Okay.
How can we get people to pay attention? And it's messing with your sensories, right? Because your sensories are used to this. This is what I came up under, and you're trying to change it.
So you're saying you can get caught in a cycle of just your mentality is only focused on what you know.
Correct.
And if you throw a curveball into it can reshape your thinking. Is that what you're saying?
It can. Yes, it can, because you got the people out there that are interested. They may say they're not, but they're gonna come in and they want to see what it looks like, right?
Okay.
Like, what will this do, right? Maybe taking 8 minutes away from the game makes the game go faster, right? It's gonna make the game go faster, right? And then you're gonna have this talk about, man, if we had more time, So then people are gonna start talking about the time taken away in the game, right?
Okay. So it sparks the conversation. In the sphere.
And like we know about anything, Eric, controversy sells, right? It's a very controversial move. Any major change you make to anything that's been done for such a long time, it's going to spark controversy. It's going to spark people talking about it. It's going to spark viewership, because there are people out there that may not like a show. They may just watch it so they could talk bad about it. Don't you see a lot of these YouTube channels where they're talking about a show? You know, they don't like the show, but they're talking about it, right? They're doing what do they call it?
Commentary.
Yeah, you know, they're doing commentary on shows and just really kind of
reaction videos.
Reaction videos is what I'm saying. And I think the same thing is going to happen to sport.
Okay.
Any changes in a major sport.
Harrison, I'm gonna let you get in, but I want to throw this piece into it also, because I understand what you're saying. Remember when the NBA had the lanes and they were super narrow, and then all of a sudden Wilt Chamberlain's just like playing around the rim and just dunking on everybody.
You couldn't dunk at first.
Couldn't dunk, and
right?
Then, right? So they have been a lot of these adjustments, and it maybe felt weird or at first, and people had trouble adjusting, and they had to widen the lane. Right. In the NBA, and so I get what you're saying, but also to me, and I'm gonna let you respond. There's something that has been happening in the NBA to me as well. Is like we've seen blowouts; they happen. Just a night, you know, you come in, you maybe just are off road trip, back to back, whatever the case is. Sometimes you see blowouts, and they happen. They happen even in my time. It wasn't as plentiful as they are now. Like now you're seeing it pretty regularly.
And
140 to 111. Right? That's a regular occurrence. Those are rare occurrences in I mean, they happen, but not to the tune that they're happening now. Maybe that's what he's trying to create, because what happens is you remove time, it doesn't allow those 40-point second quarters or first quarters. So now it shrinks the opportunity for them to have these big leads because you don't have enough time to create them.
Yeah.
Right. So that's very possible. As it's trying to shrink those margins so it makes games tighter, so that, you know, maybe this is his thinking, so that, you know, these games are 10-8 point, because with the shot clock, 10-8 points, that's nothing. That you can close that in 1 minute.
That's nothing.
Right. So that's just a possible thought. What you say?
Yeah, well, if we're talking about the NBA in particular, like I just hate it. If you're gonna do this, think about all the records you're gonna have to go through and try to figure out all the new guys.
He did say.
That's a nightmare of a situation, trying to figure that all out. And if you want to fix the NBA, what bothers me is they ruined it with the defense, right? You can't play defense without racking up calls. The hand checks are so touchy now, and it allows to just wide open 3-point shots, because you gotta be so careful when you're closing out and contesting on those. How you do it is you just keep the rules the same. Where they messed up at, I think they panicked with the views. Sports are successful with great athletes, and you don't panic when you're in a little bit of a era where there isn't that face of the league. There's always one around the corner, but if you panic and make rule changes because your views are dropping, then you end up with a different thing, and people just aren't interested. Magic and Bird saved the NBA. It wasn't rule changes. Like, that's how that stuff works. You don't change rules to sports to get the viewership back. You wait for great athletes, and sometimes it takes patience.
Yeah, and with that point, like there's a lot of things to consider.
Player safety, I'll give the one caveat.
Like for example, what would make the game more interesting in football? Because we thought that some of these things would make some of the quarterback play better. We you know, like in basketball right now, the analytics has made it a situation where a lot of people, like one of the most athletic players in the league right now is Anthony Edwards, and but he's shot almost 1,000 threes already to this point, and it ain't even halfway there.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? So what type of things in cross sports lines, even in hockey, what type of things could make the game more interesting? In football, I say change, but these rule changes would be crazy. Like make a dunk a 3 as opposed to making the 3 a 3, or move the 3 back, change the analytics of the game, and different things like that. I don't know.
How about this? This would be a major change. A 4-point play, 4-pointers.
Yeah, there's been talk about that.
Maybe
but
half
the 4
court.
point is not activated throughout the whole game. It can be triggered by a 20-point lead, or it only kicks in 2 minutes, like in football, 2 minutes at half, and 2 minutes at
half court shots should be
different
worth
things
more.
like that.
I kind of hate that one.
Half court shots should be worth more.
The spacing already is what's leading to just insane offensive scoring explosions, because you get a team that's shooting 60% on the 3-point line, that leads to your blowout. Now you had a 4-point line and they're feeling good. Now the spacing's way out there, so they can cut to the rim and get easy twos, and just that seems like more upsets, like extreme upsets.
I mean, I know that's what I'm saying, but you're if you are GM, say you're a GM, you're the GM of the football, and you're watching your ratings decline, how do you change it? And you're a GM of basketball, and you're seeing ratings fall off the freaking cliff. How do you change it? Talk to me.
I mean, you talking in football?
Yeah, football first.
Man, I mean,
just some examples.
You didn't give me much time to really think about this.
I'll go first then. Bring the
Think about
defense back in the NBA. That's all you got to do. That's the easiest fix. I talked to everybody who used to love the NBA. That's the one thing they say. It's not hard to figure out. You literally just talk to any Strick. What's your problem with the NBA today?
Definitely that.
The physicality.
That's
all you got to fix. Really easy for the NBA, I think.
And the Watusi 5 steps. I hear you, John and Corley. Like, look, they implemented the rules. We could not travel. Boy, you can take 5 steps in a do-si-do.
You straight up carry
skip to my loo, literally.
Yeah.
Before carry. There's all types of stuff they let these cats get away with now. We couldn't get away with that.
Yeah.
And I think that makes the game drowned out a little bit because all the foolishness that they let get away.
Okay, here's something just odd that will be silly
in football. Now we're talking football, folks that are listening, those that just came in. We're talking about some of the changes and the adjustments that could be made to make the game better in basketball.
Right.
And now Clester's about to hit it off in football. Go ahead.
This is crazy. In the fourth quarter, if you're down by more than 14, the winning team has to count 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000 before they can rush.
You went back to the old school backyard football. Wow.
They got to count the 3 1,000s before they can rush. Give the offense time to drop back. Let them run their stuff.
14 points?
You're down by 14. Yeah.
What say y'all? 402-464-5685.
They got to count 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
Look, I might even mention this on the block tomorrow. I want to know what the blockheads is going to say about that one. That's wild. Okay. I'm gonna just laugh that off. But that's old school backyard. What we used to call it. And listen,
why not?
Don't anybody come for me. This is just the name.
Always
of the
got a
old
chance.
School. The old school. They used to call it smear the. Can't say.
We call it pick up and run.
Okay.
We call it pick up and run.
We
didn't call it
that. We used to call it in Alabama. We used to call it smear
I've heard of that before, but we never called it.
I'm just gonna leave it out. I ain't gonna even say it because the Twitter brigade would be all up on
my way. You always got a chance. Yeah. You always got a chance.
All right. Guess what we got coming back? Stay with us. OG perspective. Are we gonna do OG perspective today?
We can do either one. We prepare for both. We can do this or that or OG perspective.
I like OG perspective today. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get Harrison involved too. 937 tickets. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and we wanted to give a special shout out to all of our great customers, thanking you all for a record-setting year in 2024. Now let's get the new year rolling with some big savings. Right now at Cobble, we have some of the biggest discounts in the area with over $12,000 off list price or 0% APR on select new models. So stop on in the dealership or hit us up online at cobblecars.com to get true low country overhead in action. $12,000 off list or 0% APR right now at Cobble. So please stop on in or visit us at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela. They let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Hey volleybalfans, this is Laura Dijkema, national player of the Netherlands and now the setter on Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering for us in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha Volleyball in action. Go Big Green!
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services, as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
Since discovering Limitless Mail, thousands of men have changed their lives. They've experienced more energy, sharper thinking, fat loss, muscle gain, and a boost in sex appeal. Men are loving life again, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. Wives, kids, even coworkers are seeing the difference. Limitless Mail is a guy changer. We provide custom treatment plans to ensure both safety and maximum benefits. Don't settle for cookie-cutter solutions. Limitless Mail is the powerhouse in men's health. Schedule your free consult.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, enjoy a 3-day sale from January 30th to February 1st, featuring USDA Choice whole beef brisket for $3.99 per pound, all-natural pork butt $1.79 per pound, farmland bacon $3.99 per 16 ounces with a limit of 4, and all-natural spare ribs $2.99 per pound. That's the 3-day sale from January 30th to February 1st at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
What's going on, fans? This is Lex Rodriguez, four-time All-American at Nebraska and now proud member of Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League One Volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players, and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering us on in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha Volleyball in action this season. Go Big Green!
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers throughout the day. Otherwise, cloudy skies and an afternoon high near 50. Tonight, the chance of showers continues over that low around 32. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies returning with a light breeze and an afternoon high near 51. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Having diabetes doesn't have to ruin your new year. Join a Nebraska-supported program like Living Well with Diabetes. You'll learn how to manage your symptoms, feel more confident, and reduce stress about your diagnosis. Search Nebraska Living Well with Diabetes and click on the DHHS Healthy Living Programs page to learn more. Paid for by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to We Talk Facts on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here are your hosts, Strick and Clester.
Great day today. Thank you guys for all tuning in for another episode and another night of WTF We Talk Facts. We appreciate you. And we've got some things that are going to be in store coming up. We're excited about and some additions and some things we want to do here on WTF We Talk Facts. We're appreciative of your continued support. Here's the deal. Cless, OG Perspective, what we got going on today?
I want to give just a quick shout out to everybody who listened on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Allo. It's looking like we got a good chance to have us a show sponsor here coming up. And it's a beautiful thing. We've been looking for it. We got somebody who finally made believe in
and what we got going on here.
What we got going on.
That's a fact.
But that being said, let's go into OG Perspective.
Talk to me.
This section really kind of sparked up because my friend here to the left, E. Strick, we've been able to see life at an early age. And now that we are wiser, older men, we've been able to see some changes that happen in life. So anyway, Eric, I'd like your OG perspective on this. And this is something you could also, Harrison,
we've got time for two.
Okay.
Right, Harrison? About two of them?
Yeah, we can get a few.
We can get a couple.
I need your OG perspective on this.
I'll be short.
Okay.
I can be long-winded.
Do you trust life more now that you know more, or less now that you know more?
At first I thought I was going to say less now that I know more, but I'm going to say more now that I know more. The reason being is I understand how to get out of the way, stay out of the way, and navigate these crazy and uncharted waters a little bit better. And so that's why I think better that I know more.
I'm actually, I gotta be honest, I'm shocked by your answer because it factors into the conspiracies, right? Because most people who bring up conspiracies, they don't trust a lot of things that they see and hear. They just always believe right around the corner something gonna switch up on them. But okay, Harrison,
I'm more balanced than you think, Class.
How about, I know you're balanced. I know you're balanced. I think you're balanced.
I'll say real. I know more about myself. The rest of the world, man, I know jack squat. There's a lot of backdoor conversations I don't fully understand all the time. I'll keep it at that. I mean, that's your conspiracy route. There's a few I'll tap into, but yeah, I don't know. This world's crazy the older I get.
So I would lean more towards what Eric is saying. I think now that I'm older, it's like you know who you are. You know how to stay out of the way. You have a smaller circle of friends.
That's a fact.
You just believe in yourself more. You know what your limitations are. You know what your strengths are. So it's easier to navigate. I'll just say that. It's easier to navigate through life.
It's a lot easier when you've seen some of the ocean as opposed to uncharted waters.
Got a poet over there in the corner.
I should take him down to Kansas City and see if I can get him a job at Hallmark. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's a Hallmark card right there, my boy.
Talk to me. One more.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah,
okay. Harrison, you might be out on this one. Here we go.
Young buck.
Give me your OG perspective on raising kids.
Ooh,
raising kids versus being raised by your parents, i.e., what are some of the differences that you notice now compared to when you were being raised?
I'm a little upset by what I know now. You know that I used to get grounded, not grounded, grounded.
Strict background.
Strictly long back.
Matter of fact, your dad put the strict in Strickland.
Shit. So anyway, I'll say this. I used to mow a lot of grass. I used to have chores.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have to make sure that on Saturday, we didn't just clean up. We had to remove books and dust do deep cleans, hit the baseboards and all that. Kids today, when's the maid coming, Daddy? So, yeah, bro.
We're not.
Hey, listen, Cap.
There's some kid at home listening, doing the dishes, hearing about this maid.
Kids leaving lights on as if we got Nikola Tesla with the free energy. Nah, bro. It's a lot going on right now. The kids today, go ahead, talk to me. I'm just telling you, the kids today got it going on. They, you know, do you understand? Kids, they get to go to AA. You know how much that costs? I wish my dad said, you ain't getting no George. You better get out there and hit that doggone, what's the stuff on the base where we used to push the cart and bag the groceries and had a little knot?
Yeah, the commissary. Yeah.
I had to work.
Eric had to work at the commissary.
It was nothing easy over there.
That basically he was a bagger at a grocery store.
That part.
That's what he was.
That was me.
Listen, I've enjoyed this section. All I would say is I can agree with you. I think we've made life better for our children.
Made life better.
We made life better, and we've taken it a lot easier on them.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Patience.
There it is. Hey, we absolutely love you guys. We appreciate you. Come on back next week. We'll be right here, same bat time, same bat channel. WTF, We Talk Facts, 937 The Ticket. We'll see you later. Peace.